Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well, then come on in. It's time to watch boxing. First up, not too many. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe what we're seeing? And he just missed with that left jab. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punch right up the middle. These punches coming from every angle. That hook just can't find the target. Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be, there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. missed with that jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter shot. Nice defense on that hook. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Well done with that counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-side switch on. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. That hook doesn't score. It's all offense all the time. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who do you think think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That counter shot lands. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. On to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You don't want to trade shots. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Will the referee step in? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's round 7. Here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Beautiful counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can repel on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Hold it right there. And it's over. This fire has been stopped. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot?